Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's Damian Andrews here for another episode of MVWF Danger Zone. That's right, folks, tonight we've got a big event, but before we get to that, we need to get to some announcements here, so just bear with us for a few moments here while we get started here before I run down the card. And that is, I wanted to re-announce the upcoming B1 Climax Tournament. That's right, a complete rip-off of New Japan's G1 Climax Tournament. A round-robin tournament where there are two blocks of 10 competitors who will be facing only the individuals in those blocks. The winner in points of the two blocks will go on to face each other in the finals and thus be guaranteed an MVWF championship shot. Of course, one caveat being that the MVWF World's Champion is in the match, or he is in the tournament, and if he finds himself, whoever that may be, the winner of the tournament, he will be excused from defending the championship, and basically everything has to be, all rankings go out the window and everyone starts over from scratch. That being said, tonight's event, we're going to open up with Little Bitch Ass against Spruce Street Butcher Hector. That's right, Hector, having finally put away Adrian Knight at the last event, is looking to finally solidify himself in the upward rankings of the MVWF, and who better to meet him in the middle than Little Bitch Ass, being accompanied by his tag team partner Ron Awesome, who's been sidelined, it seems like, with an injury ever since his vicious loss to the Skinny Wolf a few months back. Here they are facing off at the center of the card, or rather the center of the rankings. Second match, of course, tonight is going to be the big 8-man tag, as Adrian Knight, the Honkies, Honky Tonk Man, and MC Honky Lips will be facing off with their tag team partner AJ the Giant against Kyle Empire, his brother Nick Jackson, Dennis the Hitman Hart, and the debuting Monster Munson. That's right, my brother-in-law, or excuse me, Brandon Bones' brother-in-law, will be making his debut here tonight, so blood definitely thicker than water here. And speaking of Brandon Bones, we'll be seeing and hearing some words from him at the middle of the show, where he's going to be addressing some of the recent controversies surrounding him concerning, well, I guess primarily the firing of Enormous Genitals Kevin Welch from the MVWF, and of course the how it reflects on the upcoming championship match tonight. Also on the card tonight, a man who allegedly is supposed to, on paper, have a guaranteed, well, it wasn't announced as a guarantee, let me correct myself there, but it was kind of put down that that Cube was going to be receiving a title shot should he win that six-way ladder match, which he did. Well, he'll be going off against the debuting Trevor the Drunk here tonight. Not really sure, don't do much about Trevor the Drunk. He won't be in the B1 Climax tournament. I'm about to read down those those two blocks there, if you just bear with me for a moment, as I do one more thing here, and that is of course, we got big tag team match, excuse me, not a tag team match, but it's the White Side going one-on-one with Rock Holly, but they'll both be accompanied by their tag team partners, respectively, Ryan Doyle and the Skinny Wolf. Rock Holly laying down the challenge, having been impressed with Whiteside's performance inside the Hell in a Cell, dispatching with Brandon Bones and AJ the Giant, decided to challenge the big man. Been a long time since these two guys have stepped inside the ring. And of course, in our main event, the MVWF Championship is on the line as Brandon Bones receives his first World's Championship title match against Gi-Man Ryan Crawford. Now, both men hold victories over each other. Bones in a one-on-one match with Crawford a while back, and of course, Crawford defeating Brandon Bones in the triple threat match that was the #1 contendership that led to Crawford winning the belt from Rock Holly. And of course, Crawford, hot off the amazing match that he had with Rock Holly, winning the championship, has all the momentum in the world. He's got a B1 Climax tournament to look forward to, and so much in the future for this young man if he can get past the MVWF owner here tonight. And lastly, before we get going, I'm just going to announce the Block A and Block B of the B1 Climax tournament coming up at the very next event. We're going to start off with, well, since there's 10 competitors, there'll be 5 individual matches concerning an individual block on the next, well, they'll be alternating the next event. So the Block A will start at the next event, Block B will start at the event after that, and only those competitors that are in those blocks will be competing that night. So in Block A, Ryan Crawford, Rock Holly, AJ the Giant, MC Honky Lips, Kyle Empire, Adrian Knight, Ron Supreme, Little Bitch Ass, Hector from the Spruce Street Butchers, and Jimmy Controversy flesh out the 10 competitors in the A block of the B1 Climax tournament. Now the B block will consist of Brandon Bones, Ryan Doyle. Kevin Welch was supposed to be in this tournament, but I'm assuming that he's going to be replaced by somebody in the near future. We will get back to you about that. Dennis the Hitman Hart, Nick Jackson, Doyle Jesse Doyle, the Skinny Wolf, the Honky Tonk Man, and hopefully if he's recovered from his injuries, Awesome Ron Awesome and Kid Christian. So alright folks, we'll be moving right along here with the event as we're going to go back started, and let's go on to it. And of course, Little Bitch Ass and Spruce Street Butcher Hector coming off a couple of really big victories for these guys, showing that they are clutch players and can win. Hector, I do not believe that anybody thought that Hector was going to be the one to win that match against Adrian Knight. At least in my mind, I thought Adrian Knight might have been the favorite. Did not end up being the case, as Spruce Street Butcher bashed him in the back of the head and then pushed him face first into the corner of the ring steps, totally knocking the man out after Hector had taken a tremendous pounding at the hands of Adrian Knight all throughout that match. Adrian Knight doing a tremendous number of big moves. He finds himself in the 8-man match, but we'll get on to Adrian Knight a little bit later. Hector here going to be accompanied by Stan and Reggie of the Spruce Street Butchers, as they've kind of taken a back seat here a little bit, particularly even in the tag team division. We don't really have too many tag teams competing here tonight. But they'll be out there showing their gang unity in support of Hector. Of course, Ron Awesome, been on the sidelines and stuff. He will be, he'll be accompanying his tag team partner, Little Bitch Ass. Well, it remains to be seen whether or not we'll be seeing the two of them, considering their poor performance in the championship tag team tournament a little while back. Of course, Ron Awesome nursing a number of injuries, as the load station sure is taking a long time, leaving me with plenty of opportunity to bullshit. And let's take it on down to the ring.
Welcome everyone to MVWF Danger Zone. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from California, accompanied by his tag team partner, the Icon, Awesome Ron Awesome. He is the Upset King, Little Bitch Ass.
Little Bitch Ass doing the bidding of Brandon Bones at the last event, getting rid of Kevin Welch in spectacular style and destroyed him. And he finds himself as quite the center of a tremendous controversy. Many people believing that Brandon Bones had no right to put Kevin Welch in that situation. And a bit of a mixed reaction here. He's got his hands full tonight with the big man. Oh, apparently I did not get rid of Hector's music.
And his opponent from Manch, Vegas, accompanied to the ring by the Spruce Street Butchers, Stan and Reggie. Weighing in at over 300 pounds, Hector.
All right, Hector, Stan and Reggie making their way down to the ring. This trio, veterans of the MVWF, have made their presence felt in a big way. Hector has shown that he has tremendous ability to take tremendous amounts of punishment and still come back to win. We've seen him excel in battle royals. We've seen him excel in 8-man matches, in tag team matches, and now finally in the singles division. They are a cohesive unit for sure. Gotta wonder if Little Awesome is out there. They're not a little more outgunned. Of course, the Spruce Street Butchers have been known to get thrown out of Hector's singles matches being at ringside. And there's the man himself. And here we go. And a ring of the bell here in the opening match here tonight. Ooh, and a big clothesline. Takes down LBA. And grinding away at the temples. Hector using power move, taking advantage of his strength. LBA will not be out there overpowering Hector. Oh, man. And Hector drawing the boos from this crowd here in Philadelphia. Nice counter move. Right hands. Philadelphia fans with a reputation of loving their violence, but of course, they also love their quality wrestling. Tucks underneath. Up on the shoulder. Gonna snake eyes him? Yes! As Hector, seemingly in control, goes for the first cover of the event. 1 count only. LBA has this reputation of being an upset king. Lost his first 12 matches, the longest losing streak in the history of the MVWF. At least of the original era. Collecting statistics on the new phase here. Oh, look at this, up in the air, nicely done by LBA. Using a lot of leverage right there, and what weight he does have. Catching Hector off balance, and now Hector going to try and reaffirm himself and take control. Bigger man going for the cover, putting his weight on him. 1. Yeah, that could have been a 2 count, ref, but referee Joe Stromboli looking to maybe repair his reputation after so many of the complaints from guys like Ryan Crawford and Rock Holly. And Hector now going to get him up in the air. No! Counter move! Sunset flip! Oh, come on, referee, wake up! 1 count only. Nice. What a brilliant counter move by LBA, who's just that kind of guy. He can turn a match around in a heartbeat. He's fast. He's clever. Oh, and that effective DDT that works so well against AJ the Giant. And little bitch ass maybe setting up for the bitch ass driver. Big LBA driver. Turn that man over. You may have him here. Another upset. 2 count only. Every night he goes out there, he makes all the fans believers in LBA. Whoa! Slingshot splash. And a slap that doesn't register, and this time it gets caught. And returned with a headbutt. That bitch-ass driver seems to have injured the clavicle. But Hector in a high knee doesn't knock him down, though. Into the corner. LBA looking to set up for a big move here. Oh, what's this? He's got the big man up for a neck breaker. And that's using his size against him. Little bitch ass now. Turns him up, brings him to his feet, trying to set him up for whatever he's going for next here. And could not lead the horse to water as the two purple-haired competitors, one a giant of a man and one a pint-sized tornado. Hector trying to choke him out. Oh, psych punch doesn't happen. Oh, and they collide, and Hector's size just knocks LBA over. Oh, and just drives the face into the knee, and now Hector might be setting up for a finish here. Got him by the goozle. Is it the gut shot? Boom! Do you have the guts, LBA, to survive here? And Hector maybe not pouncing as fast as he should have right there, but no matter. LBA eats the knee to the face. And Hector goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no! And again, the ever-resourceful LBA, little bitch ass, gets the shoulder up just in time. So far, everyone on the outside of the match behaving, as Hector waiting for his opponent to get to his feet. And an inside knee gets him slapped. Reversal. Forearm shot, sidestep. Press slam. Boom! And again, that power cuts LBA off from his comeback. Oh, and an overhand right from the Hector. Snapmares him over. And now back to the temples. Might be digging into the eye right there. And a nice arm drag. Taking advantage of what weight he has. And a side bitch-ass leg sweep. And LBA maybe calling for a finish here. The fans can sense it. Oh, man. Devastating move right there. And now he's got the goozle. Hector with the gut shot. Boom! Underneath. Collapsing the pint-sized purple warrior. And again with a knee to the face. Hector went for the pin after that last time. Decides not to. Oh! And this time from the left. The knockout punch. Hector covers him now. 1, 2, 3. No! Hector furious. He thought that was 3, and quite frankly, so did I. Oh, man. And just stun guns him. And all it does is infuriate little bitch ass, and now he's trying to fight back. Whoa, look at this! Up on the shoulders. Boom! Tornado bomb! Tremendous move! And now he's going into enemy territory. To the top rope for the coup de grace. Boom! The double chest stomp. Cover that man. 1, 2, 2 count only. Unbelievable DDT. And Hector is in deep, deep trouble. And LBA needs to recover, though, and capitalize. Collapses on top of him. Hooks the leg. 1, 1 count. A tremendous effort by LBA. A tremendous effort by Hector as these two young competitors proving their worth. Chop gets blocked, and it's not a chop block, and back after the traps. And the giant of a man, Hector, trying to break him down. I think he might have caught Ron Awesome might have caught some eye contact there. High knee, this one knocked him down. Dragged to the center of the ring. And LBA putting his moves together. He was thinking about maybe going to the top rope again. Wanted to make sure that his man was beat down enough. Because going to the well again might be devastating. Oh, and the third DDT of the match. He beat the Giant. 1, 2, no! Hector again kicks out. Oh, and Hector, as he was rising, got underneath him for the back body drop. Gut shot again. LBA trying to fight it off, but no! Oh, how many more of those can he take? But Hector, beckoning him on, drives the knee to the face. Gonna try something different here. Maybe that power bomb. Up in the air. Boom! Just flattens him out. And that's gotta be it. 1, 2, no! And this crowd's on their feet. They can't believe what they just saw. LBA digging deep, but gut-wrench suplex. Right hand. What happened there? Did the referee called it? The referee calling it. Said a little bitch ass has had enough. He stops the match. The bitch ass driver, he did hit it. To no avail. Gut shots numerous times. Bit of a controversial finish here. I don't know if we'll see it here again in the replay. Yeah, how about that? Hector getting his hand raised here tonight. You know he's going to be looking for a title shot. He could very easily find himself in a #1 contendership. That is if, well, depends on how well I guess he does in the B1 Climax tournament coming up here. Otherwise, he's a top contender. Big 8-man tag team match coming up here. Of course, going from right to left here, Monster Munson making his debut tonight. Brandon Bones' brother-in-law making his debut tonight. Haven't heard too much about what his fighting style is going to be, but of course he'll be paired up, basically being introed tonight by Dennis the Hitman Hart, a good friend of his, two Raymond boys. And of course, coming from the other part of New Hampshire, two other brothers of sorts, Kyle Empire and Nick Jackson, the Jackson brothers, otherwise known as the Jackson 2, showing a lot of promise here, where Nick Jackson was so fantastic in that 8-man scramble, and Kyle Empire promising that tonight is going to be a lot different than some of his other matches. Of course, They'll be opposing, Adrian Knight, the Honky Tonk Man, MC Honky Lips, and AJ the Giant. Should be a good one here, folks. Of course, keep in mind, AJ, of course, is also brothers with Kyle Empire and Nick Jackson. So the brothers may be facing off here against each other at some point during this match. Something to look forward to. And how about now we just take it on down to the ring. And we are live with this capacity crowd here tonight. And the guy I haven't removed the music
following contest is an 8-man tag team match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Making his way first to the ring, from Camelot, Adrian Knight.
Adrian Knight came up short at the last event against Hector. Went face first into the ring steps. Gotta wonder what kind of condition he's in. That was just a few short days ago. Did you see that little boy down there that had a shirt on that says that he's not like most girls?
His tag team partner from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 234 pounds, the Honky Tonk Man.
Honky Tonk Man, been very, very impressive since he returned to the MVWF. Another chance in a big tag team match here to show off his skills. Yeah, that guy loves WWE, and he can kiss my ass.
And his tag team partner from the west side of Manch, Vegas. He is the interesting man, MC Honky Lips.
MC Honky Lips. He's about to get the whole arena high. That's right, that's the biggest green cloud I've ever seen. Rock Holly would be proud. Apparently he doesn't care much for a lighted entrance. And of course, we got one more competitor for the one half of this 8-man tag team match. Oh, this crowd coming to their feet now, as AJ's still got a tag belt on his shoulder.
Tag team partner from Litchfield, New Hampshire, standing in at 7 feet tall, AJ the Giant.
Apparently AJ's, no, that's not the tag belt. AJ's got apparently he's carrying around a replica of the world's belt. What is he doing?
The following contest is scheduled
More technical snafus here. As AJ staring down the aisle, maybe looking at some of his brothers making their way here tonight. Adrian Knight, the honky-tonk man, teaming for the first time. And here come the boos. And here comes Kyle Empire. He's promised a much different Kyle Empire here tonight. He's promising, well, see, the former pro baseball player, Kyle Empire, well, he's a former pitcher, and he says that his new move, he's calling it the fastball. It remains to be seen just exactly what that means. What a crowd we have here tonight. And here comes the enigma of the MVWF, Nick Jackson. Eliminated 6 of his 7 competitors in the 8-man scramble just a few events ago. Did not even bother getting out of his robe or his pajamas. And went out there and destroyed competitor after competitor after competitor. Let's see what he's going to do here, how he'll gel in this tag team situation. Got to give the game developers a lot of credit. This crowd looks pretty variety. And here comes Dennis, the Hitman Hart. That's right, the man who's constantly intaking cannabinoids. Won his match in the singles division and will be competing in the B1 Climax tournament as a result of that victory. If you're watching live, thank you very much for allowing us to come into your home. The MVWF strives to bring you the highest quality professional wrestling. I'm Damian Andrews, and this right here is Monster Munson, Brandon Bones' brother-in-law. Yeah, go get him. It remains to be seen what Monster Munson has to offer here, as he's the last competitor to enter the ring. And he's taking his time, obviously wearing a gorilla suit, just to represent exactly how hairy he is underneath. And the big man steps over the top rope. And big pyrotechnic debut here for Monster Munson. And we're just about to ring the bell here and get on with this match. Kyle Jackson now, whoa, nice move right there to pick the ankle. And immediately goes after the leg. First time these two gentlemen have stepped inside the ring, Adrian Knight and Kyle Empire. Right hands. Ooh, gut shot as Adrian Knight fights back. And as usual, he likes to start off with that flying neck breaker. Adrian Knight suffering a tough loss. Some questions about whether or not he's on 100%. He bangs his face off of the bottom rope right there. That was not good. Oh, yeah, you can see he's definitely smarting from that. And, whoa, he just drags Nick Jackson into the ring for no particular reason. Jackson must have said something to him. Adrian Knight letting his temper get the best of him here, as he fires Kyle Empire into his corner and tags in MC Honky Lips. And now they're going to do a double team. Nicely done with the rocket launcher. A lot of these gentlemen will be competing in the B1 Climax tournament. Guys like MC Honky Lips will be competing at the next event. His opponent has yet to be announced. And a flying neckbreaker, this time from Honky Lips. Gut shot, kick to the chest, and Honky Lips keeping it simple. As he's not following up. He'd rather just hang back. Comes in with the right hand, but gets arm dragged. And Monster Munson encouraging his friend Dennis to do all the work for him. He's in his own corner now. Oh, and the Jackson 2 have to jump off the apron. Nicely done with a slingshot high cross body from the Hitman. Totally caught MC Honky Lips by surprise, and now tagging in the Destroyer, Nick Jackson, who's already saying this one is over. Forearm shot. These two gentlemen will not be competing against each other in the B1 Climax tournament unless they meet in the finals. Buster right onto his head. Oh my God. What a devastating move by Nick Jackson. Uppercut. Right hand. And the arm twist takes him down. Of course, he might be setting up for that hanging arm breaker. And now he's working over the arm as he chicken winged it and snapped it back. And Honky Lips makes the tag, and now Nick goes face to face with his brother AJ. Right hand. Oh man, the Giant just bowls him over twice. And a press slam with ease. The Giant looking to make his way back into the singles division, as Nick's clothesline right there had barely any effect, but it was enough to get that drop toe hold into it. And he tags in Kyle Empire as Monster Munson remains on the apron. Oh, gut shot. So much more action here to come tonight. Championship on the line. Ryan Crawford and Brandon Bones go one-on-one for the title this time. We'll be hearing from Brandon Bones later on tonight. He says he's got a promo to cut. I guess we'll all have to listen. AJ knocks the bottom out on his brother. And the crowd love that one. Giant elbow! And Monster Munson comes in and breaks it up. And now he attacks MC Honky Lips. Now showing that he's at least competent in tag team wrestling to know to watch his tag team partner's back. And a bulldog by Kyle Empire. And a double stomp to the chest. And that definitely negates the whole Giant aspect. Right hand, and a big swinger of a right hand too. From the descriptions I've heard, that is not his fastball punch. Kyle laying in the boots. I think he's wearing a pair of Yeezys. AJ going right into enemy territory, and Kyle catches him. Guess he was setting him up to be the bait. And now he's got a spinning toe hold, also known as the cricket crab crunch in the MVWF, as he's working over the knee of his brother AJ the Giant. And that will, goes to the cover now. Does he have the big man worn down enough? One count only. Former tag team champion AJ the Giant kicks out. He was the finalist in the MVWF title tournament, as again, no one tagging in Monster Munson. Honky Tonk Man yet to see action in this match. Oh, and Adrian Knight came over to try and double cross on Dennis, and now some heated words now being exchanged between Dennis and Nick Jackson. Just because these guys are teaming together doesn't necessarily mean that they're friends. And now Honky into the match for the first time, and Dennis backs up. Inverted atomic drop. Oh, what's Dennis going to do here? The Giant up in the air. Big suplex showing his power. He's not the legal man, so AJ's going to roll out of the ring. Up in the air. Now Dennis gets reversed into the face cruncher. And a Honky going for the cover. His first of the match, and Dennis kicks out at 1. Honky going to take it slow now, try and wear his man down. And the shake, rattle, and roll takes him over. Of course, let's also not forget our semi-main event, Rock Holly and the White Side going one-on-one for the first time in over 10 years. Big foot out of the corner. Dennis goes for the slammer. Takes him down from behind. May want to tag in Monster Munson for once, you fuck. Honky Tonk Man in control. They're going to try and slow it down as AJ's finally recovered, getting himself up on the apron. Honky wrestles at his own pace. He likes to set the pace. Staying in control of things. He's not a fancy wrestler, although he has added such things as the Honky Can Rana to his offense. It's not the most dangerous move he does. I guess supposedly he did suplex that guy from the top rope to the floor that time. That was pretty awesome. And now Honky tagging in Adrian Knight, and they're going to double team. Boom! Double elbows takes Dennis down, and here comes Nick Jackson. I don't think a tag was made there. Oh, look at the Jackson brothers with a double team move on Adrian Knight. I didn't see a tag made there. And Kyle now. Oh, Michinoku driver. Hooks the leg on Adrian Knight. 1, 2. Adrian Knight kicks out. Kyle going after the leg. These are the two guys that started the match. And now Kyle tagging in his brother Nick Jackson, the Destroyer. Adrian Knight looking vulnerable, but no. Nice arm drag, defensive move. Gave him some space as he sets up a suplex that takes him all the way over and crashing to the mat. DDT on his much smaller opponent. Lots of power behind that one, and the referee. 1, 2. Nick Jackson kicks out at 2. Oh, and gets kicked in the neck for it. And Adrian Knight getting along with the Honky Tonk Man. How about that? The greatest Intercontinental Champion ever with his shake, rattle, and roll. And decides not to go for the pin. And that might have cost him. Honky with, oh, a bit of a strategic mistake. And Nick Jackson fighting his way out of enemy territory. And boy, does he. In spite of that cheap shot by Adrian Knight, it made no difference. And now, there he goes for the calf slicer. But Adrian Knight right there to break it up. And a tag finally. Monster Munson into the ring. Clothesline and a shoulder block. Boom, and again. Monster Munson laying him in. He's got big monkey feet. Big monkey hand feet. Monster Munson making his way back into the ring. And Adrian Knight with a belly-to-belly suplex. Of course, when this match was booked, the justification was a way to kind of mix up a lot of the current up-and-coming talent in the MVWF without necessarily giving away a definitive winner or loser. And look at that, another Michinoku driver is Adrian Knight sending a message to Kyle Empire, and the referee distracted. 1, 2, and Monster Munson might have been pinned right there. Had Nick Jackson not had the referee distracted, Joe Stromboli, well, he's got to keep his head on the swivel with so many competitors out there. Snapping neck breaker. Laying in the stomps to the leg. Monster Munson with a gorilla carry. Oh, did you see that right-handed? Man, did Adrian Knight feel it. Bounced his head off the rope again. 1, 2, count only. And Monster Munson going to try and slow the younger man down. This young man has been a phenomenon so far in the MVWF. It remains to be seen how he recovers from that first loss. And, oh, Munson gets thrown. The back body drop. Waiting for him to get to his feet. And up on the shoulders. Michinoku driver. Dragging him all the way over to the friendly corner. 1, 2. Munson kicks out at 2. Well, he's showing that he's got some heart here in his debut, but he is all by himself right now against a veteran in the Honky Tonk Man. Off the ropes he goes. Honky picking him apart here. Testing him. Wearing him down. How much heart does he have here in his debut? It could set the tone for the rest of his career, and Honky's setting up for the shake, rattle, and roll. Boom! Drops him in the neck breaker. But again, Honky not going for the cover. And Munson recovers. Boom! In the corner. Wow, Honky was out of that corner fast. He didn't get caught. Veteran instincts right there. Especially the part where he put him. Oh no, Honky's going to do it again. And now, Munson in enemy territory suplex off the top to the floor. Oh no! Trial by fire in his debut. As he's getting double teamed as Honky taunting the crowd. And Adrian Knight putting in some extra shots. Honky again, wearing him down. One risky move, and now Monster Munson's bleeding here in his very first match. Honky taking liberties with the rookie. Oh, drops him on his head with the DDT, and the blood is definitely flowing now. Monster Munson trying to fight his way out of the corner, but no. Honky cuts him off again. And now Honky gonna look to make the tag, and now Munson being left to make the tag of himself. And here comes Dennis against MC Honky Lips, who gets clotheslined in a forearm. And a drop kick to the midsection. And now he's going for the sharpshooter. The bong hitter. He's got him in the bong hitter. Honky Lips all by himself. No one coming to save him, and he taps. We have a winner. AJ the Giant, of course, might have had this one very early on. Almost pinned his brother right there. Dennis earlier in the match got counted out of his powerbomb attempt. And Honky hit the shake, rattle, and roll a number of times. Bit of a developing rivalry here being shown with Kyle Empire. And these four young men have to be very, very happy here tonight. Monster Munson winning. Kyle Empire on the side of victory. Of course, Nick Jackson knows victory pretty well, as does the actual man who decided the match, Dennis the Hitman Hart, with his second big tap-out victory in recent weeks. Okay, now we've got apparently a very important message coming up from Brandon Bones. He's got some things to say. Of course, keep an eye out for any announcements at my Facebook page if you want to see the upcoming. I'll be releasing the next two events, or maybe I'll try and actually just do the whole schedule all the way through, because everyone in the blocks A and B both have to face each other. I mean, not from block A to block B, but everyone in block A has to face each other, and everyone in block B has to face each other, and that's 5 matches an event where we alternate between the blocks. So a bit of logistical stuff still to work on the B1 Climax tournament coming up. And Brandon Bones about to make his way out to the ring for some special announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the MVWF owner, Brandon Bones.
And Brandon Bones making his way to the ring. He's got some things to say. Anytime, Bones. Turn his microphone on. Where is he?
The date has arrived. The minutes are ticking down, and the trap has been sprung. If you've been paying attention, you'll know that Brandon Bones got rid of Kevin Welch at the last event. And you now, all of you know for certain that this time tonight, when I fight for the World's Heavyweight Championship, it will be 1-on-1 finally. Just like the last time Ryan Crawford and I faced off 1-on-1, I beat him. And now he has nowhere to go.
Oh,
he
man.
has no one that is going to save him, and he has no more excuses. No more excuses. Where any of him can ever say that the new generation is being held down by that motherfucker Brandon Bones. Because you know it's not true. And tonight, I'm also going to show that that new generation, all of their failings land directly at their own feet. Kevin Welch is gone. And Ryan Crawford, pay attention to the next two words, because they are the words inscribed on your championship tombstone. You're next.
Strong words from Brandon Bones.
Giant.
Okay, how about that? All right. Another big match coming up here. The returning Cube gonna face the debuting Trevor the Drunk. Yep, whatever the fuck that was. So Cube, a while back, won a 6-man ladder match where it was hinted around that he was going to, well, the winner of that ladder match would receive a championship match. But Cube kind of got his legs cut out from underneath him by Little Bitch Ass, who, LBA was definitely higher ranked, and he complained that the opportunity being given to Cube in that match was kind of unjustified for him to be able to leapfrog so many other higher ranked competitors that had already been competing with much more frequency. And Cube, who has been entirely silent about the situation so far, is going to face Trevor the Drunk here tonight. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see. So how about we go down to the ring for the opening announcements.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring from the bar he just left, Trevor the Drunk.
Trevor the Drunk.
And
he's making his way to the ring. He looks rough. I don't know what's up with that hashtag. There he is, folks. Gotta wonder if he's even in any condition to wrestle. Man, look at that guy. He's got a neck tattoo. Oh, he's got some pyro going for him, too. Wow. Not bad.
is the mysterious Q. And his opponent, from the bowels of your imagination, he is the mysterious Cube.
The mysterious Cube making his way to the ring. He looks pretty enthused to be here tonight. Gotta say that Cube is the odds-on favorite to win this match. I'll tell you what, though, Cube was, as I've reminded folks, is also a former MVWF champion back in the first phase. He was champion for about 11 months, was defeated by Ryan Doyle, who went on the very famous last championship run of the first phase of the MVWF, going on to defend that championship off and on for well over 10 years. The Cube was the man he beat for it. And Cube looking to try and get himself back into consideration for a championship match. I don't think Cube can afford to lose here. Nice dragon screw leg whip by the drunk. Or did he just fall down while grabbing his leg? Arm drag. That sent him off kilter a little bit. And the drunk just throws a wild right hand. Suplex attempt blocked and gets clotheslined over the top rope. Whoa, look at that move by Trevor. Using a little bit of drunk foo. There's some more drunk foo. In the trailer park elbow. And Trevor going to try and take him apart. Cube getting his knee stomped on. Cube known for his high-flying antics. Uppercut. And Trevor gets his drunken face bashed into the edge. Oh, and Cube goes right into the post and possibly the ring steps there. And now into the railing. Oh man, is Trevor just brawling here. Just running Cube into everything that he can. And a high knee. Connects as Cube just dives into the ring. Did Cube not break the count there? Yes, he did. And now Cube's laying in the right hands. Once Cube got stories dragging Trevor around the ring. That didn't last long. Oh, and a little payback by the Cube. And Trevor throws Cube in the ring. He's a little bit larger than Cube. And a right hand to the back of the head. The Cube too fast and kicks him in the knee. The hamstrings anyway. And Trevor just collapses in the corner but fires out with an elbow. Oh, big knee to the face. But Cube, nicely done. Gut shot. Cube much more content to brawl tonight. Cube setting up. What's he going to go for here? Up on the shoulder. Trevor in big trouble. Oh, as a Michinoku driver like we saw in the 8-man tag. Could that be it? 1, 2, 3, and Cube is the winner. As obviously Trevor was just too drunk to fight. Right there is the Michinoku driver that put his drunk ass down. Here's another look at it from a little further away as Trevor just had his body rocked. He probably didn't feel it, but it incapacitated his ability to move. And Cube, victorious here tonight, validating perhaps maybe his existence and having a championship match awarded to him at some point. All right, here we go, folks. Just a little background on this one. Of course, Rock Holly and the Whiteside have a long, long history. Of course, well, actually more of a history with Ryan Doyle. He's going to be forced to stand at ringside while the man who injured his neck with that powerbomb on the apron wrestles his tag team partner, the Whiteside, one-on-one at the request of Rock Holly himself, saying that Whiteside defeating AJ the Giant and Brandon Bones inside the Hell in a Cell at the last event impressed Rock Holly, quote-unquote. and challenged Whiteside on the spot in a one-on-one match. Now, Rock Holly will not be coming alone. He'll be coming with his own tag team partner, the Skinny Wolf, as they continue their alliance, this unusual alliance here in the MVWF. And of course, these two MVWF legends going against each other could affect the rankings in the singles division, and could, of course, affect just exactly how things are going to go in the B1 Climax tournament. As it stands, as I look at the rankings, Whiteside is actually not even scheduled to be in the B1 Climax tournament, so perhaps he will be the one that ends up replacing Kevin Welch, because he had a spot originally in the tournament. However, he has been fired by Brandon Bones. Of course, Cube could end up taking that position as well, so I'm just looking into the future at possibly what Brandon Bones might end up booking in the near future. And now let's get it on. And let's go down to the ringside for the opening announcements.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is our semi-main event. Making his way to the ring from an undisclosed location in Ohio, accompanied to the ring by the former MVWF World's Heavyweight Street Fight Champion Ryan Doyle. He is the Whiteside.
The Whiteside, an icon of the MVWF, accompanied by Doyle. And Doyle looks like he's ready for battle. The MVWF Tag Team Champions, who had their championship belts stolen by AJ the Giant in the locker room. As he waits for his legendary opponent. Oh, there they are. Wow, they're coming out together.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, sprinkling RH dust wherever he goes, he is accompanied to the ring tonight by his tag team partner, the Skinny Wolf. He is a legend of the MVWF and a former Phase 2 MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion, Rock Holly.
They look ready.
Holly.
And ring the bell. Side Whiteside leg sweep. Semi-main event here. These two MVWF legends going one-on-one. Sends him off the rope there, and Whiteside looking to try and overpower Rock Holly. He's one of the few in the MVWF who can. Nice. Over-the-shoulder arm drag. And a belly-to-belly gets blocked by Rock Holly as he hits him with a hip toss. Off the ropes, the Whiteside. They collide in the ring. Over the top rope goes Rock Holly, who counters with a kick as Whiteside dove in too soon. Belly-to-belly suplex! Wow! And Rock Holly refusing to be overpowered here, as Whiteside rocked by that belly-to-belly suplex that went right over his shoulder. Oh, knee lift. A biker boot stomp. Nice power bomb by Rock Holly. Holy salt! Few competitors in MVWF history have been able to put their moves together like Rock Holly. But Whiteside showing he's no slouch in that department either. Oh, clothesline. Chops the big man down. Oh, not quite the belly-to-belly that he threw before, but again, so impressive just to even move the big man like that. And look at this. And just a front slam. And misses the kick. High up in the air on the electric chair. Nicely done, showing some back strength by Whiteside. Back and forth. Rock Holly standing toe-to-toe. Wow! DDT. Paying him back. Oh, and the chop block. He used that so effectively against He-Man. 1, 2 count only. And Rock Holly may be setting up here for the figure 4. No! Whiteside stuffed the double leg takedown and smashes him in the arm. Snap suplex by the Whiteside, who immediately gets to his feet. He's so quick for a big man. And a counter move into the neck breaker. Rock Holly showing he's just as adept as things get later in the match. And now up on the shoulders, Rock Holly walking him around and stun guns him on the top rope. Oh, reversal into the corner. But Rock Holly fires out of it, gets that double leg take, and now he's just bashing on Whiteside, who's covering up the best as he can. Goes for the cover now. Not really sure he landed any solid shots there, but Whiteside still only kicks out at 2. So rare to see Rock Holly this far down, even in the semi-main event of an MVWF live broadcast. And now, again, Whiteside tries to go for a belly-to-belly of his own, and Rock Holly was there to block it. Immediately makes him regret it, as now he's setting up. Oh, the Vinatieri field goal kick. And Whiteside has to be damaged in the head now, as he just rakes at his face. And a desperation knee lift by Whiteside saves his life now. But Rock Holly is persistent as ever. Oh, fakes him out. Alabama slam, and instead of doing a double leg takedown, which I think Whiteside was trying to deflect, he got picked up in the air for the Bob Holly style Alabama slam. And now Rock Holly just having his way with forearms across the bridge of the nose. There it is, the double leg. Rock Holly going for the figure 4. He's got him. Whiteside is in trouble. Ryan has to watch and stand by as this happens. Even if he escapes, his leg will be damaged, and Whiteside can't escape. And Rock Holly actually just lets it go. Whiteside defensive now. Rock Holly may have been thinking about reapplying it. And Whiteside throwing a kick to show that his massive legs are not that damaged. He didn't really even sell it that much. That's a big man to be doing that move to, and now Whiteside with a dragon screw of his own. Oh man, gut shot. And Whiteside thinking about a neck breaker. Paying Rock Holly back. Up in the air, and a nice counter move in midair by the former champion, who's feeling the power of the Warrior. Oh, it just stops the spear attempt and throws a punt in of his own. Spine buster. Maybe setting up for the Granite State Elbow, which we have not seen him go after in his tenure of the return to the Phase 2 of the MVWF. Oh man, just laying the boots to him. These two so evenly matched. Spine buster, paying him back. Rock Holly goes for the cover. 1, 2, count only. And now, Vulcan nerve pinch. Rock Holly, a big fan of Star Trek The Next Generation. And he might be calling for a second figure 4 of the match. The most deadly submission move in all the MVWF. And he's about to apply it. Center of the ring. And he's got him. Rock Holly cranking on it. Whiteside's knee had to have been damaged before, but that's such a big man. Whiteside, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. And, oh, Rock Holly doesn't get the submission, couldn't hold on to it any longer. And a desperation move by Whiteside. Scissor fight, slam in the corner. Fighting to his feet. Whiteside gets his move, and now Rock Holly gets covered. 1, 2, 2 count only. Whiteside can't believe it. What tenacity to stand up after that second figure 4 and just put your big finishing move on him. And Rock Holly going to slow the man down now as he's just cranking the side headlock, making him carry his weight. Strategic move by, but countered. As for once there, Rock Holly did get overpowered as a second neckbreaker, as Whiteside has subtly been working over the former champion's neck, which he's had surgically repaired not once, but twice. Whiteside going to take a big risky move and a double axe handle, Macho Man style. Spine buster. This has been a battle of spine busters. Whiteside decides second hand to go for the cover and a 2 count. Ryan Doyle on the edge of his seat. Skinny Wolf does not believe Rock Holly's in trouble. Scissor fight, slam, there's another one. Goes for the cover. Can he kick out? 1, 2, 3. Whiteside upsets Rock Holly. And it took everything that he had. The damaged leg being dominated early on. Whiteside had a lot of defensive moves that managed to keep him in this match. And he fought through the pain. Look at this. Counter moves by Rock Holly. Rock the Whiteside. And they spine busted each other like crazy. Oh, look at that shot to the ribs. And Whiteside, I have to say, bit of an upset here. Whiteside feeling confident now. He finds himself in closer contendership to an MVWF title match. Congratulations, Whiteside. So much history in this match. The MVWF Championship is on the line. One has to wonder if Ryan Crawford didn't steal the belt back from AJ the Giant, who we saw go marching out there with that belt on his shoulder. You gotta know there's probably chaos backstage in the locker room. Ryan Crawford fought the longest road to get to the championship, losing in the first round of the tournament. Made such a splash by going the full distance in the 10-man Royal Rumble, winning #1 contenders matches one after another, only falling one after another when he actually finally got the title shot against Rock Holly. Was even injured for a while by Rock Holly on the shelf. At one point, we'd even thought that he'd been betrayed by his good friend Kevin Welch. Turned out to not be the case. Championship is on the line. Brandon Bone's first shot in the second phase of the MVWF. And Mike Donovan, first transgender announcer. This crowd is ready for a championship match. And the smoke goes off, and that can mean only one thing. Looking like only he can look. Brandon Bones looks to be in fantastic shape. Wearing his battle armor in his entrance. All hail the MVWF owner, Brandon Bones. Representing the VWA, that's right. Got his Chuck Taylors on, got his tracksuit on. And there he is, Brandon motherfucking Bones. Celebrate! And now the champion making his way to the ring. Bones ditches the cape and the armor. We saw him earlier talking trash about Kevin Welch. And here comes the champion. And there he is, folks. The MVWF champion. Only the second man to wear the belt in the new phase of the MVWF. Got a new gi. As he makes his way to the ring now, the announcements will be done in the ring tonight. Crawford, the champion, defeated the undefeatable when he fought Rock Holly just a week or so ago, and now defending the belt against his hated rival, Brandon Bones. The title is on the line. The champion is in the ring. So much history here. Both men hold victories over one another. For all intents and purposes, this is the rubber match. Crawford most recently pinned Bones in the triple threat match that also included Kevin Welch. But Bones, in their first encounter one-on-one, defeated Ryan Crawford.
The following contest is tonight's main event, and it is scheduled for one fall and will be contesting the MVWF World's Heavyweight Championship. In the corner to my left, the challenger. He is the MVWF owner and representing the VWA from Concord, New Hampshire, that motherfucker, Brandon Bones. And his opponent, he is the MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion, defending the title for the first time from Raymond, New Hampshire. He is Gi Man, Ryan Crawford.
That's right, folks. The title is on the line. Referee Joe Stromboli, one fall to a finish. ring the bell. Oh, look at this. Bones immediately starts off with a power slam. Kicks him in the ribs. The black and gold against the black and blue. Kick to the head. Crawford, I think, might have blocked it with his hands. No matter. Right here. Bones, what's he going for? Oh, boom! Turned him over and punched him in the face. Oh, and the senton misses. First mistake by the challenger. Northern Lights suplex. What an event we've had here tonight. Bones goes for the first cover of the match. 1 count only. So much pride. So much prestige on the line as a standing moonsault. Connects. Over the top rope. Bones fights his way. And over the top rope he goes. And just grabs him by the balls again. Bones does not care. Crawford has so much to overcome here. Whoa, over the shoulder goes Bones. Nice counter move. German suplex, and that's normally something that Crawford does, as Bones just telling him to bring it on. Crawford crushed right there and gets knocked off the apron with a solid right hand. These two men hate each other's guts. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's he gonna do? Code Red? Boom on the floor! And he knows the concussion history of Ryan Crawford and what the whiplash of banging his head on the floor might actually do. The damage it might inflict permanently on the champion. The champion had enough of that. Throws him back in the ring. And now going after the ankle, maybe looking to set up that ankle lock he likes so much. Blocks that kick. Ooh, but the second attempt gets him square in the chin. And now Bones trying to break the fingers. And now just stomp in the face quickly, which infuriates Crawford. And he locks on an armbar here of sorts. Bones trying to bridge up out of it if he can, trying to release the pressure. Tries to turn away. Gut shot breaks him free. Suplex takes him all the way over. Another suplex. Nope, blocked. Can't go to the well once too often. But Bones misses the drop kick and Crawford just hammers him. Back and forth. Vintage Brandon Bones. And now he's calling for it. Whatever he's going for here. Turns around behind him into a sleeper hold. Oh, it takes him down to the mat. Crawford in big trouble. He's going to try and put him to sleep. No, Crawford counters. Nicely done. What a counter move by the champion. Over the top rope. Oh, and a shoulder block. Sends him flying to the floor off the apron. Referee begins the count and Bones is going after him. Gets underneath him for a suplex attempt. Nice power throw right there, driving him onto his back of his neck. And Crawford this time sends Bones over the top and drags him back in. Make the Batman fly. Oh, goes for the cover. Took him a little while to get to that, and Bones easily kicking out. Right hand, Bones fights his way free. And up on the shoulder. Stun guns him. Goes for the cover. Hand across the mouth, trying to make it hard for him to breathe. Bones trying to smother him there on the pin. And he's feeling good about what he's going for next. Over the shoulder, but he slips. And Crawford, with a rebel yell, gets thrown over the top rope. Back and forth, these two. Having a hard time keeping it in the ring, as everything has just been so explosive. Oh, inside the ring. Oh, tornado DDT, and the champion's busted open. 1, 2, count only. The champion showing his heart. Blocks the attempt at whatever that he was going for. Suplex up in the air. Oh no, brain buster. Devastating. Making Bones pay. Ankle lock. Ankle lock. Bones is turned away from the ropes. Creep finds the leg. He's made so many taps to this move. Bones in trouble. Inside the ring, though, looking to counter, fighting his way free. The damage is done, though. Oh, no dice on that one. Crawford setting up, maybe looking to put him away. There it is, the Kimura, center of the ring. Bones in trouble with his second submission hold in a row. Will he tap out? We can't really see him, how he's doing. Oh, Crawford let go. I think he wants to torture Brandon Bones. He wants to hurt him for all the things he's done. And look at him begging to get to your feet, you asshole. Double axe handle, swatted away. Counter move. Pancakes him down, and Crawford wisely crawling under the bottom rope. Another stellar episode of MVWF action. Title on the line. Bones decks him off the apron yet again. Wants to do some damage outside the ring. Maybe not. Drop kick. Cleans his clock as he's trying to grab his ankle to no avail. Oh, I thought he was going for a German, but he gets countered. Oh, discus forearm. Wipes the Etch-a-Sketch of Brandon Bones' mind totally clean. Right hand, how about you fall off the apron, dickhead? And now the brawl breaking out outside the ring as Crawford bleeding. Misses the knee attempt, and a one-footed drop kick catches him under the chin. Well, what's this here? Bones rolls through with a semi-camel clutch here as he tears at the face. Oh, slams him on the floor. Bones not a power guy. So picking a guy up is not usually his forte. And a forearm fights his way out of the pit that he was stuck in. Crawford now going to the top rope. What's he gonna do? Look at this! Boom! Came up short. Too far away. He's all right, though. Rolled through as a Japanese arm drag by Bones as the referee getting deep into his count. It's Bones tearing at the cut on the champion, who just arm drags the shit out of him right there. Crawford might be losing his temper here. Kick to the midsection. Bones gets stuffed on the cutter attempt and thrown back into the ring as Crawford was going to take a big risky move that he did right there. Oh man, his head's hurting him. He might need a moment to kind of collect himself. As Bones slowly getting to his feet. Championship is on the line. I am Damian Andrews and I'm calling the play-by-play, and that was a flying heel kick. Bones, sleeper hold, his new move, takes him down. Crawford in big trouble. Oh, but he makes the ropes and counters again. German suplex. Paying him back from earlier in the match. Uh-oh. DDT. And Bones recovered quickly. Crawford pouring blood out of his forehead now. Oh, blocks the brainbuster attempt. And Crawford having a hard time seeing. Oh, shooting star press from the standing position. And Bones, torqued, sleeper hold. Taking him down for a third time. Oh, but Crawford made the ropes. Knew where he was in the ring. And now Bones going to take a big risk by going to the top rope. What's he going to do? Oh, big splash. Cover that man. 1, 2, no. Crawford, the champion. Digging deep. Blood in his eyes, all over his face. His face is a practical crimson mask. And he continues to fight through the pain. What a championship match we're seeing here. Oh, Crawford wisely, if he needed a moment, needed a break. Bones now up on the apron. Doesn't take the risk. But it bought Crawford some time. And this might have been what Crawford had planned earlier when they were outside the ring. In and out of the ring. Ah, spin kick. Takes his head off. Wow. Oh, and Bones. Jaw first. Into the post. Crawford losing his mind out there. Clotheslines him on the floor. The crowd on their feet as he's just unloading shot after shot on the challenger. Into the ring railing. And a forearm shot as Bones has not answered any of this offense. Throwing him around the ringside area. Oh, and he's trying to bust him open. And this time throws him in the ring and figures maybe a couple of times kissing the ring post might put him away, but Bones playing possum turns him over. 1, 2, 3. And Bones knocked him out, and we have a new champion. Can you believe it? First to the mat, Crawford gets knocked the fuck out. And it was the vintage Brandon Bones, and Bones survived the ankle lock. You had to wonder just how good Crawford was doing with the blood flowing and all the shots he took to the head. Right there was a right under the chin with a drop kick. And more heel hooks, heel kicks to the head. Crawford had his chances though. And right there, onto his face. We have a new world champion.
And your winner and new MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, this crowd hates it.
Motherfucker, Brandon Bones.
Can you believe the sight, folks? Brandon Bones coming through, winning the championship from Crawford. This feud is only beginning, and upcoming is the B1 Championship Tournament. The winner will go on to face Brandon Bones, or if Bones wins, he won't have to defend the title. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Damian Andrews. At the next event, we will see you at the B1 Climax. For now, signing off.